Well, that's Rio de Janeiro life. A crime scene just as it happened. They're sitting down there, and that's the way they're lining them up. They were probably trying to rob a bus. That's what they do. They come down from a favela in a big group, running. They're searching one by one through all the 20 people because they were robbing this bus. Actually, that's what they were trying probably. That's how it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. They're coming down from the favela and stopping a bus and just randomly take out the guns and robbing people. Well, and what the police usually do is they're masking themselves, they're hiding their faces because they're gonna get a run on them later on. If the favela guys can identify them, they will kill them. And that's why they wear helmets or any kind of face mask so they can't be identified. It's a crazy city with real crime. It's a reality in Rio. Yeah, so I was almost on the top of the hill, but it really makes no sense to go further up. And actually, it's really quite dangerous up there, so I don't want to be involved in some shooting or whatever, in some random crap. I don't need that. At least there was friendly encounter with the people. I keep going down. I have another beer somewhere with some other guys. Let's see what happens. I'm still very high up on the hill here, actually, right on the highest, I would say, like the upper half, in the middle of the upper half of Rocinha, so quite high up. And you see police cars here holding out the machine guns. They're holding it out of the window. It is really crazy. It's insane. It's not like they're only driving up here. You see it holding out the machine gun through the window. I have to make all the way down. I have to walk here and walk the whole hill. I actually went through the forest today, so I did take a shortcut from up there. I was all the way up there. I would normally need to go walk all the way down back to the city and take a bus up to Rocinha. What I actually did instead, I went right, I shortcut on that top and right shortcut down through the hill. It looks like a really short distance, but it was a very difficult walk. Let's see if I find another beer here. This bus goes directly to Copacabana from Favela Rocinha all the way on the top where I am right now. That's interesting. So I have my safe way home for 4 reals. 593. Nice. That's how life is going on in the almost at the top of Rocinha. That's the the last quarter of going up into Rocinha, which is, if I would walk up another 50 meters from here, it's actually really dangerous, and they have guns there. They're holding you up there, they stop you. They actually stop you on gunpoint and say, don't go further on, we don't want you here. Because this is where the ruling class of the favela is sitting. And everybody telling me, no, just don't make your way further up. And even here you have to be quite careful. It's not as easy going as it looks. I saw some weird faces looking at me, eyeing me up and down. What the fuck am I doing here? Well, that's how it is. Have a look. We are on top of Rocinha Favela. You won't get that view from any Rocinha tour. That is pristine content you won't see anywhere. There's a funk favela party going on Sunday. That's the Saturday in Brazil. Sunday is the Saturday in other countries. Sunday and Monday are the 2 days in a week where they have big parties. So I don't know my mood, but I might come here on Sunday once again. I don't know yet. Now I'm going to have some dinner here somewhere in Rocinha. To walk down because I'm actually out of cash. Oh man, the last cash I invested in a beer, and now I don't have money anymore to get a bus, so maybe I can get an Uber with my app and go home. So now I'm gonna make my way down. Since I'm very far up, it's probably about a 3-kilometer walk down. And then I take an Uber down there. They just told me that Ubers don't go up here. Anyway, don't fall for these favela tours. There's no use. Be a man, or a woman for that matter, and just walk into the favela yourself. Don't worry, all the criminals are occupied on their smartphone. They don't even see you walking by. At least that's what I'm seeing. Most of them are just so busy using their smartphone. It's just weird how everything changes. So Again, I would say Rio de Janeiro is the safe place right now. There's no need to feel like you're in danger. It's not. It's very easygoing. I'm in fact very far up here still. Shit. So I'm gonna walk down now before it's really too late. Yeah, don't worry, no one has filmed here yet. No one was up here. Look at all the videos about Rocinha. No one has been up here. So if you like it, if you like to see more like those kind of videos, raw footage of everything I'm doing, going through dangerous places, going through ordinary places, going to beautiful places, whatever, just subscribe and ring the little bell button, otherwise YouTube doesn't notify you. Oh, it smells like marijuana here. Smelling no. Lugar bonito. On top of Rocinha.
Cristo, pão de açúcar aqui no meio, ó.
Sim, açúcar.
Ponte Rio Niterói.
Niterói,
Niterói lá embaixo aqui, ó.
E
Copacabana ali, ó. Ipanema.
Aqui.
Ali, ó. Pavãozinho, Galo, Lagoa Rodrigo de Freitas aqui, ó.
Esse é o top de Rocinha, on the very top of Rocinha.
De dia dá pra ver melhor.
Sim.
Enxerga melhor, de noite
Sí, de
enxerga
noche,
muito.
Sí. Pero eso video ahora en
bonito, ¿no?
Sí, bonito, pero no hay luces,
Muitas luzes.
Muito bonito. Pistone.
Stone!
Ah, Stone.
Pedra.
Sí, esto es la piedra.
Rocinha Vidigal.
Vidigal.
Aí atrás.
Atrás é
Isso,
Vidigal.
isso.
Esse é Rocinha e atrás Vidigal.
Vidigal, isso aí ali para baixo é as casas e São Conrado lá embaixo, ó.
Sim.
São Conrado.
Sim.
Isso.
E
Parte alta da favela.
E a fiesta acá.
Lá abaixo.
Lá abaixo.
Lá abaixo, isso.
Ok.
Parte baixa.
Sim.
Vamos dar uma volta.
Ai, bonita. Sim, la piedra grande piedra.
Muita grande, é porque de dia dá pra ver melhor, à noite não enxerga.
Sim, la noite não chega,
chega.
ahora não chega.
É.
En la cámara não chega. Eu chega, pero en la
Por isso que eu
cámara.
falei pra tu que é melhor de dia,
Sim.
que dá pra ver melhor.
Sim.
Não pode.
Eso, la playa, acá la playa.
Na praia de São Conrado.
São Conrado.
São
Sim,
Conrado,
São
lá
Conrado
embaixo.
acá, sim.
Aí as casas, a pedra, nós já tá mais perto, viu?
Sim, essa é la piedra, sim.
Mas a câmera não enxerga.
Não, la câmera chega
dia.
pouco, sim, em dia sim.
De dia dá pra nós ir lá de dia.
Em dia chega, agora não.
A da Alemanha, brotou no Lava Jato, tô lá no
Almost on the top of Rocinha. That's the very top of the hill now.
Pô, mano, tá fazendo o que aí?
You are not allowed to come here unless you have a really good friend. Nobody wants to come here. It's extremely dangerous.
Ele falou que nós não tá no topo, nós botei ele pra falar. Fala no tradutor,
Sí, con traductor, yo falo español, inglés, alemán. Pero, no, portugués fala muy difícil.
Aí ele entende algumas palavras que nós
Sí, más o menos yo entiendo también. La palabra yo también
Ele
entiendo.
consegue falar o português. É, nós já botamos uma mãe também. Vai, mano, você tá fazendo o que aqui?
Right on the top of the favela, they have Asistencia Funeral. Well, that basically means if you get killed, they're gonna help you with your funeral. that tells you everything. You are on top of the favela here. It's a really dangerous place where you see lots of guns, and you have to be super careful. You can only film if someone high up is with you, who get recognized. Otherwise, don't really go up here. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Well, okay, short notice. The ending of the visit to Rocinha was a little bit rough, on the rough side, but not dangerous if you know the situation here and you know the people involved. But anyway, I describe it to you guys. Well, I was walking and filming in the evening, late hours. Now it's really late and I'm still finding my Uber home. Uber doesn't come up here, so I have to go further down. But anyway, I was walking around the corner, minding my own business, and I'm running right into a lookout of the, you know, there are criminals sitting in the favelas. They have lookout points when the police coming up, or when some people not minding their own business coming up. These are the people who run the favela, and they don't want any strange faces coming into the favela. And they had this lookout point. I was there, and the guy, basically 3 guys stopped me sitting there and they say, "Hey, amigo, elimina todo tu videos en esta cámara ahora." Also sagt im Grunde genommen, I have to delete everything in my camera. It doesn't matter if it's just the last video. He wants me to delete all videos, and he wants to see me deleting all the videos. Well, that's another story. You wouldn't see all these videos unless I would have deleted them, right? Yeah, I didn't. Okay, that's another story. So I was really friendly because they themselves were actually friendly. They didn't want to rob you. They didn't want any money from you. They have enough of all that. They just simply want you to respect them and respect them of who they are, and that's what I did. I actually went into another shop. I say, "Hey, come on, I buy you a beer and tell me a little bit about your life here. Who are you? And it's interesting to know," and so on, so on. And basically he forgot about me deleting all the videos in my camera, or not deleting all the videos in my camera. So that's the end of the story. But what I actually want to say is, don't do what I did. That is really raw footage of the favela you're seeing, and you probably will never ever see it anywhere else. It's just the way it is. Don't film in the favelas and just walk and minding your own business. In fact, it could end up in a very, very dangerous situation for you if you not really understand how to deal with those kind of people. So just simply go to the favela is fine, but just don't film.